Hey guys, welcome to the Target Series 7, and I'm reviewing this, which is the Spin Master Batgirl. So really cool, really blessed to pick this up today. And this one is pretty cool. This is the new version of her. I know a lot of people are kind of disappointed that they chose to introduce her in the Bat Tech line, but I'm just really happy to have Barbara Gordon. I think they did a pretty good job of it. Got a nice clear view of her in box, and then on the back here we have the other characters in Wave. And yeah, let's open this up. And over here, this is how they do the mystery accessories, which is honestly still kind of weird to me. Kind of preferred it the way it was, but oh, well, okay, never mind. Take that off, and then we push this one in, and let's see. And there's nothing in the first box, but it probably just slid into the second box, because I've seen that happen before. Then in box number 2, we have this translucent bat grapnel. Pretty cool. Let's see. And then in box number 3, we have a batarang and a sword. So obviously just kind of came down there. That's interesting. This is the paper that you get, and it's kind of interesting because it kind of looks like they're teasing Harley Quinn down here and Batwing, so that's pretty cool. And here we have Barbara out of the packaging, and as you can see, they did a pretty good job. It's mostly like her classic purple and yellow suit, but it does have these blue Bat Tech lines, and that's where a lot of the complaints are coming from, but personally, I don't think it's that big of a deal, and they'll probably re-release her at some point anyways. I think the face is pretty good, you know, I think they did a good job with that. I can think it definitely can tell this Barbara. I like the hair, it's orange, and I think it's molded nicely too, and I think looking at this, you would probably just think they repainted Batwoman. But it does actually appear to be a completely different sculpt, and I will compare those two in a moment, but that's actually pretty cool, because I kind of thought they would reuse some of the parts, and I'm sure they probably did reuse something, but for the most part, it does appear to be pretty different from the Batwoman sculpt, so that's cool. And she does have a peg hole there if you want to put like a jetpack or something on her, but yeah. You can see she has her utility belt, and then she has kind of like the side holster there. And mostly past that, it's just kind of like yellow, but it does have some molded detail on the boots there, and then you can kind of see like the edges of the top of that. Now, in terms of articulation, Barbara has a free 60 at the head. She has free 60 at the arms, swing out the shoulder, bendability at the elbow, and a free 60. The legs like forwards, backwards, and outwards. You got a free 60 at the thigh there. You got a single joint at the knee that also rotates free 60. So about the same as the other Spin Master figures, but that's not necessarily bad. I think they have pretty good articulation for this scale. Here's Barbara with the accessories. Honestly, some of the accessories in this line are kind of cheap, but I'm kind of happy that you at least get accessories. That's something I've kind of always mentioned in these videos. I like that you're at least guaranteed free accessories, even if they are just kind of repaints. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, you know, most toy lines don't even really do one accessory these days, so that's pretty neat. And here's a comparison with, I think this was the Wave 2, was it Wave 2, Wave 3 Batwoman, and as you can see, they are completely different in sculpt there. Nothing appears to be reused. I mean, maybe like the arms, maybe? Well, no, because even the gauntlets are different. And, but yeah, but the legs, the boots, everything just appears to be completely different. And that's pretty neat, because I was kind of convinced that they would probably just repaint, because we've seen a lot of repainting in this Spin Master line. But I think that's pretty cool that they did different sculpt. Here's a comparison with one of the armored Batman figures. And lastly, here's a comparison with Wonder Woman. So overall, I think they did a pretty good job with this. Again, I like that it mostly appears to have new parts. I'm glad Spin Master did not take the cheap road there, and I think they did a pretty good job. I think they made a figure that looks like Barbara Gordon, Batgirl. I think they did a good job with that. The Bat Tech is kind of annoying, and we would have liked a classic one, but still, I think they did enough of her to actually make it look like classic Barbara. Like, you know, I don't think the Bat Tech overshadows this. I don't think it makes it like an unrecognizable character. Even though it's a little weird, I don't think it really messes with the design of the character, and overall, I think it's pretty cool. And it's nice to see the Bat family extending and growing in this line, and I'm just curious to see who they'll do next. I'm really curious to see if they're going to do Red Hood. I don't think they're going to do Red Hood, but it would be interesting to see if they do him. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.